Good morning, guys. Today is Sunday, July 17th, and making another update for you guys. I did one yesterday, but something happened when I was transferring the file to the computer, and it got corrupted and it wasn't usable. So I was like, great. Here I am. Yeah, this is the Big Mac's pumpkin right now. And it's already started flowering. It's putting out little baby pumpkins pretty steadily. I've been trimming them all off. I probably removed about 5 or 6 of them, and there's one right here. But I've been you know, the roots are coming out where I dug the soil underneath, so it's growing pretty good. I had a bit of a scare though. I've been checking the moisture content of the soil, and I've been watering pretty steadily. Where I can put my finger in the soil and it still feels moist on the surface. But for some reason, the leaves were wilting, so I dug a little bit deeper, and below 2 inches, the soil was completely dry. I mean, bone dry, and I panicked, so I pretty much drenched all of the tire. And it was the same with all of the pumpkins. I drenched them with 5 gallons each, and then I hit them with the fish emulsion and the seaweed extract, and the leaves are pointing up again, so that's good. I got some barbecue skewers to kind of train the vines a little bit. These things want to go everywhere, but you can see all the secondary vines starting to pop out. So overall, it's doing pretty good. I mean, my leaf miner problem hasn't gone away. They've actually come back, and you see all the damage the little bastards have done to the leaves. They're really the only ones that have been damaging my plants. The aphids, I haven't seen them anymore. I mean, after I've been spraying constantly with neem oil and soap, I haven't seen any aphids. But I did have a bit of a tragedy though. This is my fairy tale pumpkin. You can see it's starting to vine out really good. All is well until you get to the end. Somehow, something or someone during the night attacked this thing. You see the leaves, and it actually ate the tip off the plant. So I was definitely not happy about that. And you can see at least they left a secondary vine there. But still not happy about it. I don't know what could have done it, and it was growing very nicely too. But all is not lost. I still have secondary vines coming out, and they can all still produce a pumpkin. So I'm gonna watch this one even more closely now. Here's the other fairy tale. I mean, it's growing really well as well. And again, on all the pumpkins, I've been loosening up the soil and encouraging more roots to grow. It's gonna get windy, later towards the season, and I want the plants to be well anchored. This is my kale. It's doing really well. I mean, I kind of forgot to water it over 2 or 3 days during the heat, and I came home one night and all the leaves were just, all of them, just completely wilted. I picked up the pot and it weighed nothing. Like, there was absolutely zero water content in there that I could see. So I pretty much drowned them during the night, and then in the morning thankfully they perked back up. And I'll be more careful about those in the future. I guess that's it. The hotter it gets, the more water they consume. But you can see the scarecrows I put out, the Scarecrow Family. This is the Jarradale pumpkin, so it's starting to put out secondary vines like crazy. He got the main vine over here. I'm training it to go this way. Yeah, this one's also putting out a lot of little baby pumpkins. Like I said, I'm not ready to let them grow yet, so I'm just gonna let the vines grow. See that secondary coming over here. I want to guide it along over here. The Howden pumpkin, like it's the biggest by far. I mean, it had a few days head start, and you know, it's putting out a lot of secondary vines as well. I mean, it's got a really nice long, nice thick stem. This is a Jardale secondary vine. Yeah, no aphids, just stupid leaf miners. This is man, that is one massive flower, and I am not using synthetic fertilizer, just the organic stuff. So man, it's doing really well. I mean, the leaves are super green, super nice. The Connecticut Field started to vine out over here. Now here's another problem child. This is the other Connecticut Field. I had two plants that I was going to leave to grow here, but the plants kind of stopped growing. They were stunted, and this thing did not want to grow out. I mean, this one had a 2-week head start over that one. Look how long the vine is, and the vine on this one is just barely right there. And it was the same with the fairy tale pumpkin, where I had 2 of them growing. They just did not want to vine out until I cut one of them off. Then the vine started to shoot out, and even the flowers on this one were short and stumpy like that. But after I cut off the second one about 3 days ago, the flowers started to get a little bit taller, and looks to me like the vine came out a little bit more, because it was more, the end was right here again 3 days ago. Now it's starting to vine out. So I think you just can't grow more than one pumpkin in one tire. They compete for space, and they stunt themselves. Yeah. And then here again, whatever ate my fairy tale pumpkin did the same kind of damage here. You see these leaves? It's like, what in the world could have eaten these leaves so fast in such a short amount of time? I thought it was, you know, just no way it could be a bug. You know, there's no way it could have been a caterpillar of any kind. My only guess was it'd be a rodent or a rabbit. Who knows? But that's what I got the scarecrows. Pretty cheap at Michael's, and you know, use a 50% off coupon. That's it for the pumpkins. Here are the tomatoes. It's the Cherokee purple. It's got a few tomatoes growing on there. Weird shape. I don't know if you can see that. But this one's growing good. Gotta watch my step now. There's vines everywhere. And this was that black crim tomato. I don't know, it's just putting out a lot of vines, a lot of leaves, but as you can see, there's no buds, there's no flowers, there's no growth. I mean, all of the flowers that were on here dropped off, and I'm guessing I'm just gonna tear this one out, and I'll just make room for the Brandywine tomato. This is the other black crim, and it's definitely got a lot of flowers, and it's definitely got tomatoes growing. So this one's doing good. This is the other Cherokee purple, and it's got tomatoes on there. This has got a really big one, but in a weird ass shape growing over there. And then come over here, you see a cherry tomato over there. It's starting to grow pretty good, putting out a lot of flowers. This is the other cherry tomato, and what I've been noticing, you know, along all the cherry tomatoes is that they're just not putting out it's not setting a lot of fruit. I mean, I definitely got some here. You can see I'm starting to grow, and you know, I'm hoping I get more tomatoes that are, you know, cherry tomatoes are supposed to put out a lot of tomatoes, but I haven't seen it. So far my indigo rose is pumping out way more tomatoes. This is Cherokee Purple with only synthetic fertilizer and the weekly use of compost tea. But you know, these ones got decent sized tomatoes starting to grow. So I'm happy. But one thing I did notice is that, you know, I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, the leaves are not as green as the other tomatoes where I use compost. They're more, I don't know, of a lime green, maybe almost yellowish. Yeah. Let's see, this is the black creme, one that's growing like crazy, but this one's definitely got some nice tomatoes on there. So I'm happy, can't wait to try them. Rosemary's doing good. And then my indigo rose, I mean, like, you talk about a lot of tomatoes, that thing's loaded. You know, it's got all those growing. It's got this whole cluster right here. It's got, let's see, this cluster growing right here. It's got this cluster, these 2 or 3 clusters down here, and it's just pumping out flowers like no tomorrow. I mean, this thing is such a huge producer. So I took some suckers and cut them off, and I'm trying to grow roots in a plastic bottle so I can plant more. I mean, I'm almost a few days away, I think, from picking some of these. They're getting to about their maximum size, and you see they're really nice, dark, almost black color, but they're not ripe yet. Gotta train these secondary vines, and I gotta remember to cut this baby pumpkin off. It's already getting really hot. And we got the other black creme. It's bushing out like mad. I got the other cherry tomato here. Again, I don't see many tomatoes growing, just a lot of green leaves and flowers, but no real tomatoes. That's the Brandywine tomato. And those are my 2 pepper plants. That is one of the black creme suckers that I had propagated in one of my other videos. I took it out of a plastic bottle, put it in the pot, and that thing has pretty much doubled in size. And then there's the other one. That's a Cherokee Purple clipping. The cactus is putting out tons of cacti, and it's got prickly pears almost ready to pick, I hope. I love prickly pears. You know, I am still bummed about this. I mean, like I said, it was growing so well. I yelled a few expletives and, you know, got it out of my system. But like I said, I'm hoping the secondary vines produce something good for me. If I get 1 pumpkin out of it, then I'll be happy, you know, knowing I definitely got a return on my work. That's the garden. See if I can give you guys a better angle. Starting with the Big Macs, and then all the fairy tales, all the tomatoes, Scarecrow Family. Yeah, it's been a lot of work trying to keep up with everything. You know, sprayed neem oil last night, and it's taking me longer with so many leaves to treat. But I'm happy with the way things are progressing, and like I said, I'm trying to keep it as organic as possible. I know I may not be 100%, but I'll try to keep it that way. And I will keep you guys updated. I will make another video in another week or so. Until then, take care.